Hey, birds. You guys want some worms? Come on, birds. Come on, birds.
Hey guys, welcome back to Doss Acres. It is Thanksgiving Eve.
I'm so excited about it tomorrow.
I am too. That's why I had to open up and say that. So if y'all celebrate Thanksgiving, I know we got even folks that watch from overseas and you guys don't, but you're here. Happy Thanksgiving. And we are so thankful for you.
All of you.
And everything out here. We're just thankful.
We are thankful.
It's the best way to be, right?
Yeah.
Bruno, man, are you thankful? We're going to make you thankful here in a second. So the goats and Herc, everybody's been fed. Where's your cool hat?
I like your shirt.
You like my shirt? I got a new flannel.
My ears don't need to be covered up today. It's not as cold today.
I kind of laughed, I have to admit. I went back and watched the video after the premiere was over so I could focus on it a little bit. And I was like, we did that whole video with those hats on our heads and we owned it. But you know what?
My ears were warm.
We were warm. It was awesome. So today, guys, today is the day before Thanksgiving. So I have been fasting for 3 days so that tomorrow, no, I haven't. But I am ready to eat. Shannon you started making some stuff yesterday, didn't you? Oh man, I am so excited.
Me too.
We got to reload our feeders for the birds. Your bird, your bird herd. You own them birds, don't you, buddy? Uh-oh, she only got one bag. I guess I got to get the other
I can only carry one at a time.
I carry 3 sometimes. Whatever, not a show off. I just don't want to make multiple trips. This is Bruno's run. I've decided it's no longer the bird run. Bruno comes in here when he wants. They'll all be peacefully hanging out on the roosting bars. And Bruno says, no, it's party time.
You're kind of a stinker, you know that?
Helper, I'm a helper.
A
What this,
stinky
Mom? Can I have
helper.
some? What this?
You don't need that.
What's up, birds? It is kind of fun to do this, Bruno. You got a point.
Don't encourage him.
I would never encourage him.
Oh,
hip. I'm happy to report, yes, he does terrorize a little bit. He's a puppy, but he doesn't hurt him. He just herds them. And then he teases a few. He likes to single 1 or 2 out, push them around, make sure they obey. Can you smell the energy he's burning? This is a super, super high energy dog. So this is one of his jobs. He's got to have jobs, and he gets to do a lot of stuff with this, but the bird herding, oh, it's the greatest way to get him to burn some energy. I love these feeders, guys. Love these things. Put a whole bag of feed in them, and they'll last for at least 30 minutes with 30 birds. My goodness, they cleaned this one out.
Yeah.
Come on, birds, you want to play? You want to play with me now? Now you want to play? Turn around and play with me. It smells so good in here. I think we need to start our own cologne line. Guinea Parfumé. Would you wear it? Smell like guinea poo?
I already wear it.
It's true. 40 pounds. You're doing great, babe.
Hey, thank you.
Maybe we should start a new tradition that instead of turkey for Thanksgiving, we try guinea. What do you think? No? Gray? You don't support that? Bob's? No? Okay.
I bet they're
just
saying
kidding.
good luck catching us.
Just kidding. We ain't gonna eat a guinea. Oh, I wouldn't have to catch him. I'd just tell my Bruno man to get me one, which is totally counterintuitive to what I want his training to be like.
Exactly.
I cannot believe he can, ha ha ha, it's a boy, buddy. That's a good boy. Goodness.
Hi, Gray. You think I have worms, don't you?
I know, guys, it looks like the guineas are scared of him. Well, that might be a good word for it. They respect him. They know he's allowed in the run. They know he can come over to him. And when this guy comes out, they will run over to him like, hey, Bruno, hey, 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 don't eat me, don't eat me. I love it. It's a good relationship. And I'll tell you right now, if you guys know, we had 17 of the littles. We had 8 of the crazy 8. And then we had the 5 adults. That's 30 birds. I counted yesterday because I was a little nervous that we lost some, and I'll tell you why in a bit. All 30 are still here. And I give him a whole lot of credit for that, believe it or not, even though it looks like he's terrorizing them.
He's just playing.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Play working, work and play. A little bit of everything. A couple nights ago, however, they all still stay in that small tree between our camper and the goats. And they will get in the pen with Herc, and Herc allows it for the most part, but it kind of does the same thing that Bruno does, like, hey, you can be in here, but you gotta follow my rules. And it was a very quiet night out here. The wind wasn't blowing, the highway noise was like non-existent for whatever reason, wind change, all that stuff. And the guineas were randomly coming down. Some of them were coming down. It's pitch black. I don't even remember what time it was. And they don't do that because they cannot see well at night. But they were coming down out of the tree. They were kind of getting scared. Bruno would kind of push some of them back in. Basically, they were in that tree and that tree and that tree and way up in that tree. And they don't do that. They all sleep in the same tree, but something was causing some commotion, or there was just some inner guinea disagreements. And so they push each other out. That can happen too. Needless to say, some of them landed in Herc's pen at night. I wouldn't recommend that personally. So I don't really know what happened, but the reason why I know there are 30 birds because there are a ton of guinea feathers down in our nursery. The first place we're in when we enter into the goat pen. And I got to looking and I looked at Herc. I said, buddy, did we get to keep all of our guineas last night, or did you take care of something and hide some out in your woods? So I worked really hard to count, and we still had all 30. I don't know what the deal was, but I could imagine him coming and at least making sure they knew how they needed to behave in his pen.
Get your nose back. It's not for you.
Oh, you're gonna try to throw worms while he's out here?
Well,
Good luck, birds.
I mean, I know he's gonna eat some, but
It's just protein for him. He needs it.
the birds are gonna eat them too.
He's building that muscle. Hey, I forget if she puts a card in the box or not.
Nope.
No. I have a guess as to who it is because Dad and I talk. But I gotta admit, guys, we have not bought worms in so long. We haven't bought dog treats, we haven't bought worms, dog toys. Our viewers love our animals.
Very much.
And we love you guys. We appreciate this so much. It's an expense to spoil them in some way, shape, or form. They don't have to get worms. It does provide an extra source of protein, and by golly, they just love them. So thank you guys for sending the treats and the things for the animals. We do give them out all the time.
We have goat treats, dog treats, bird treats. You guys are the best.
I have to admit, I've started eating some of the treats. Some of them are so good, and I'm just like, hey, there wasn't a card in there that said this is for Bruno.
Oh my gosh.
And that one smells like real steak. It doesn't taste like it.
You're so weird. Now, I will say, your dad, somebody sent your dad some popcorn, some caramel and cheddar popcorn, and he shared it with me. It was so good. I devoured the whole thing.
Can you tell
I've
we're
been eating the treats a little bit too.
We're ready to feast on
I'm
Thanksgiving.
ready to eat, guys. Okay. I wonder if Gray will still let me feed him out of my hand. Hey, Gray.
Of course. Yeah. Uh-huh. No. See you later. That's how guineas think. They repeat things in their head really fast.
Come here, Gray.
Gray man, what you doing, bub? He hasn't done it since we've had all these birds getting this big. You can't even tell who, you kinda can, but it's getting real tough to tell who's the 17, the savvy 17, and who's the crazy 8.
Oh, yeah.
And the only reason you can find the adults is because Gray and the Lavenders are the only 3 different kind of birds than
Well,
all of these guys.
The 17, their heads haven't fully turned color yet.
They kind of have like a gray-blue hue, and I'm looking at the screen on the camera and it's not picking it up quite like it looks in person for whatever reason.
I came out here the other morning and it was still a little cool, and it was kind of funny because some of the younger ones, their neck was all puffed out like the goats. It was cute.
They do the same thing, and I think it's even the same concept as far as trapping in the warm air into their feathers.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, Bruno, you done eating worms?
I can't find no more. So I told you in our last video that Shannon and I like to think about things to be grateful for, and what better time to tell you guys about it around Thanksgiving. Last time I talked about the dual internet so that you don't have to leave of an evening.
Yeah, that's not even gonna go away. Like that thankfulness yeah.
I think every single day we mention like, how great is it that we can do this? How great is it that you don't have to go anywhere? And, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
The other big thing that we're thankful for, if you watched our video over on DOS Critters, you got to see one of the first times, honestly, that Bruno and Hercules have been out and we're able to take them off their leash and they got along. And it was beautiful. I can't even tell you in words the feelings that Shannon and I were having in our hearts without even talking to each other about it. We were just like,
you could probably see it on our faces.
Yeah, definitely on the boys' faces. It was awesome. So for Thanksgiving, we're gonna get Mr. Herc out to play with Bruno.
We did have somebody ask if we were gonna do a goat parade again, and we're not gonna do a goat parade just because we don't know how Bruno's gonna act around the goats, but we can get Herc and Bruno out together.
Yeah, it's a little soon. I'm 100% sure because I have an e-collar on Hercules and he is very trained to it.
On Hercules?
No, on Bruno. Yeah, that guy. You know, I'm my father's son. If I say a name, you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, we've got an e-collar on him. He's very trained to it. I hardly have to correct him, but it's there. It works in his little brain, gets in his little head, and he's like, oh,
makes him think a little harder.
Yeah, I like it. Herc, man, do you want to come out and play? Come on, Bubba. There's a boy. Come on, Bruno, let's go work. Bruno, show him. Show him you're submissive. He's gonna make you.
He just side-checked Herc.
Herc is literally figuring out, like, are we playing or do I need to turn around and tell this boy what's up? You're all right, good boys. Good boys. Come on, Herc. Is Herc using the, oh man, that's awesome.
He just climbed over it.
Come on, boys. Good boys. Dogs are very action-based reactors. So if you don't know, dogs are very reactive to how their humans act, even without me saying things, my nonverbals. If I'm stressed out while these dogs are out and they know that, it's only going to increase their stress. So the key, and this is the first time that we've never just let him out the gate like that and these two be together. But I can tell you right now, it's the right thing to do. These boys are ready. They may go on the trail without us. I'm not even kidding. And they both know the trail, they both know the boundaries, they'll be back. If they find a deer, they'll leave it alone after they devour it. I'm sort of kidding. But it is important that Shannon's and my attitudes and our personality, the way that we are out here while they're out, be natural. Be the way that it would be while we're in the pen with them or while we're with Bruno. Just everyday stuff. And, oh, where's Shannon? She can't tell me not to tell you this story. I have a warning for you guys. Last night, Shannon had dinner and hung out with a girlfriend for however long, so I was here with Bruno by myself. It gets dark around here around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Pitch black by 5:30, 5:45. I had been working on the driveway on the tractor in the dark. I got headlights. It was fun. And I went up to get the trash can from the road and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna rake a little bit, do a little more repairing. So I left the gate open. I don't ever leave the gate open when Shannon's here by herself, especially in the dark. I don't mind so much because, I don't know, you can put two and two together. But I had the gate open. I knew that I had a bed for Bruno coming. Are you looking for the boys?
Yeah.
They went on the trail.
Oh, okay.
They ran up there. They're totally clearing the land.
Okay,
Should we make our way up there?
sure.
But guys, this is a scary story, but it's a warning. Wasn't scary? I don't know. This is not the typical story you get over here at Dallas Acres. K&S Get Out. So it is 7:15 and Mr. Herc starts going off, barking. That tells me somebody is coming on the property, specific to the bark that he was given. So I was like, all right, well, we got a delivery coming. It was coming from Amazon. Unmarked Chrysler minivan rolls right up the driveway. I mean, right out in front of the camper. We have notes on our Amazon account that say, hey, leave it at the gate, leave it at the gate. Just leave it at the gate. We'll come get it. We know it's coming. We watch it, track it. Two unlikely candidates for Amazon delivery. And I'm speaking statistically, that's all I'm saying. So Hercules goes off. I'm in the camper making myself some dinner. It is alarming enough to Bruno that he goes off and goes to the door. I said, hey buddy, let's, so I grab a hold of his collar, open the door, and they're right there. I mean, right there. And this 60-ish year old lady is driving. Amazon! Okay. Her van doesn't say Amazon. She got like a muumuu on. I'm not 100% sure what a muumuu is, but I think that's what she had on. Is that like a robe thing, like pajamas? Is that a muumuu?
It's like a very loose hanging dress like pajama type thing.
Muumuu. And I only see her. And I said, hey, he's friendly. I let him go. Sometimes he's a little overly friendly, and he jumps up, puts his paws on the van. She's, oh, hi, sweet puppy. You're being all nice. But it's something's off, guys. Just like the dogs read us and our nonverbals, I am a little ADHD. I do the same thing in every scenario. I can tell you who's where in the restaurant, how blah, blah, blah. The whole 9 yards. Just a little bit. Long story short, all of a sudden, a male, probably 5'10", 5'11", 215, 20 pounds. I'm 6'4", 210. Pretty big dude. I got a pit of hula between my legs. I get a hold of Bruno, and I'm holding on to him. Herc is incessantly barking. He doesn't feel right about the situation, more so than usual. So just the whole read is not right. I'm not going to go through all the details of the interaction, but the way that the man came around the van and is looking at me, he's got a flashlight and he's looking around, looking left and right. She's trying to figure out where to get to the green dot or something in her Amazon delivery app. I'm being nothing but polite, but I can feel my fight or flight turn on. I'm like, this isn't right. He's going around the back side of the van. I'm watching his hands. I'm trying to make sure something just doesn't feel right. There's only 3 packages in the van. So I got to figure out, make sure one of them is even mine. It's a real thing. And I said, sir, I understand you got to pull so far up the driveway, whatever. It's not making sense. Nobody's ever done this before. Here. I'm getting worked up thinking about it. So it's okay. I handled it. I had Bruno. I knew with my body, my reactions, the way that I handled this situation, if this guy was kind of casing the place or, would have snatched me up and thrown me in the van, Bruno would have helped take care of it. I also had protection. You know that. I'm pro protection out here, and especially we don't have perimeter fence. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready for the situation, but I tell you guys this, I'm 100% sure I would not have been comfortable in that situation for Shannon, not even in the slightest. I got to the point where I literally had to ask them, what are you doing? Can I help you get out of here? Oh, we're just waiting. She's calling Amazon like, oh, he's here. He's got the package. They did have my package. You just don't know. I don't know. I say that to say this. If you guys have a lot of stuff delivered like we do, just be aware. Put notes. So bad on me that I didn't close the gate. Great on me that it was just me there, not Shannon. So for you guys, I want you just to be careful and think about the fact that Amazon's just hiring whoever's got a driver's license and whatever kind of, I don't know. The world's an interesting place. But I thought long and hard about that most of the night, and I didn't love it.
Yeah, when I got home and you were telling me about it, I was pretty freaked out about it, and we pulled up the cameras to watch it, and I don't know if I can say this, but the man relieved himself on our property right behind the van. That's why he was being so weird and walking around the van and watching Kyle. I'm not okay with that.
Nope.
I'm not okay with that.
Nope.
I'm okay with Kyle doing it because this is our land.
I do it everywhere.
I'm not okay with some stranger coming out my driveway, getting out of their vehicle, relieving themselves, and then checking the place out.
I've never...
That's all there's to it.
I forget. I'll have to look at the camera footage, but I think the first clip is about 7:19, so they were coming up the driveway at about 7:15. They were here forever. I had already put my sweatpants on. I had my slippers on. I had my layers on because we were headed up to the cabin. But man, just even Bruno, I could feel him, his rib cage. I had my calves around him, not necessarily using them to hold him still, but he's like, I could feel him puffed out, and he's reading me. He's waiting for me to give the go-ahead to take care of this situation. And that made me so happy, so pleased. But again, just like you would expect, I was polite. I was nice. I didn't, whatever, but my eyeballs.
Kyle is always the nicest, most polite person. I can block people out. I can just, you know.
She's my Bruno on a collar between my calves here, and I'm like, get back, babe, I got this. Yeah. Oh, just leave it over there. Sure, take a pee over there. No, he didn't ask me.
I'm
Bruno,
straight to the point.
come on, boys. Bruno, come. That's boy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Hercules. There's my boys.
Good boy.
I love these guys. Meow. Golly.
Whoa.
He doesn't know what to do with himself.
We didn't intend on taking a walk on the trail as our video today.
No, they just headed out on the trail, and we were gonna make sure they were doing the right thing, and they are. Let me tell you something, guys. These two dogs right here, they were a big deterrent. If there was ill intent on this man's brain, in his heart, if there's evil in there, and I felt like that's where he wanted to go, till he got out and he saw like, oh, this is a big dude. Hey, that's a pit of hula in his hands. And I don't know what that thing is barking down the hill, but I don't think I want anything to do with this. And even on camera, we could see him. I mean, he's looking around like, I don't know, trying to figure out. And for him to get out and urinate, while she's trying to call somebody at Amazon for something, he lights up a cigarette, is just hanging out at my place right there while I'm holding my dogs, trying to keep them alive, these people, not my dogs. It was not good.
I was even very uncomfortable with the whole situation once you told me about it when I got home. Like,
yeah. So I think I needed to tell you guys, because this is my counseling session. What's your point, Kyle? My point is, not everybody is 6'4", 210, holding a pit of hula with an Anatolian Shepherd guard dog down the hill. And I was in a good position. I know my land. My fight or flight was, I know which way to go and where all my big pew-pews are and my small pew-pews and where my big herc is. Like, I've got a plan in my mind if this goes bad. And I encourage you to really think about that. You can't trust all people. Not all people are good. I love all people. I love everybody. But you still gotta guard yourself. You gotta think. You gotta read people. And I did. And I thanked the Lord that He gave me the wherewithal to assess the whole situation and safely get my dog bed from Amazon.
I'm thankful that it was you here and not me.
Yeah, so I'm even changing habits, the gate and things like that, making sure, I got sneaky places I can keep things that help keep me safe, and do the same, please. Please, you read and hear all the bad stories. That's all the news is about anymore. And, crazy things happen, guys, crazy. That was one of those moments that could have gone differently.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to some happy Thanksgiving stuff, man. That was intense.
This is a reality show. I laugh about it, but our days literally dictate what our content is. We're not making stuff up out here, and that was something heavy on my heart. I was thinking about it all morning. So thanks for letting me share that with you, and just be careful out there, guys. Be safe, be smart.
Yeah.
Get killer dogs and pew-pews. I can't even keep up with these dogs. Oh, I am so thankful. I love these boys. Oh, I don't know what Herc's got, but he has made a game of it. You can have it, Bruno. I'm done with it. It's gross. I don't mean to continue repeating myself, but I'm going to. This makes me happy. Like, I can feel the happiness within.
Yeah.
This is literally a spoken dream come true. We have dreamt of this, talked about this. Like, can you imagine the day? Maybe. It's here.
What do you have?
I got a gift from Hercules. Come here, Herc, man. That's good boy. That's good boy. It's a bone. It looks like maybe a vertebrae. I saw a couple on the trail up the way. Mr. Herc found it and donated it to that one. Hercules, do you want this back or can I chew on it? Thank you. Another little fun tell about the story last night. Afterward, I praised the snot out of these boys.
Yeah.
And I told them how proud I was. And specifically Bruno, obviously he went up into the cabin with me and he jumped up in the couch. And he knows he's not allowed to play hard up in the couch. We play rough. That's my job with him. And I'll let him put teeth on me, but he knows no bite, only when we're playing like that. He was up on that couch, standing up, I'm sitting down, and we played reactive game. I'm very good at, like, if something randomly falls, I can catch it. It's my cat-like reflexes. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for the genes. I don't know. We played probably 15 minutes straight, just dun, 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 and he's nosing everything. And it was a reflex game for both of us, and he is awesome, didn't miss a beat. My hand would have been gone if he wasn't playing by the rules. But that was his praise, that play, that fun. He was just like, how did I do, Dad? How did I do? I didn't eat the guy. I didn't, but I wanted to. I could have. And I was like, I know. So we have to play. Got to get it out. I think I'm part pit bull.
You think so?
I think that's what it is. I think I'm half pit, half Anatolian shepherd. So I'm a mix of these two.
You're a pit of shepherd?
Putting it together. Pit of shepherd. Yeah. He kicked dirt so far it surprised him.
Come on, boys.
Come on, guys. We got a fire to light. I'm faster than you are. You can tell
That's
there's
so huge.
still a little bit of respect building going on, you know, and you see how they're moving slow like that, kind of watching each other, but they're doing a phenomenal job.
By the way, in our last premiere, one of you were asking the hole in the foam up on the camper by the steps.
That's
What
right.
critter did that?
Yep,
That would be our Bruno, man.
yep.
I replaced it this morning, but I'm really hopeful he doesn't do that again. But yeah,
He straight broke through it.
Yeah.
Herc's debating, do I play along or do I work? What do we do? Look at those ears back. Bruno's respecting him. If that were me, Bruno would be tagging me. Dad, let's play. He's not doing it with Herc, that's great. You sniff my butt, I sniff yours. Come on, Herc, man. Good boys. Can I have this, Herc? Were you putting it down for me to have? Thanks. Oh, you're not getting it back. Herc used to play these games with Mala.
He just took that out of his mouth.
This mine. You think you can get it, Bruno? There it is right there. Just kidding. Oh, I love it. This is the first playing like that Herc's done with him.
Yeah.
It's the smile stick. Always looks like he's smiling from ear to ear. See, Bruno is way quicker and faster than him. He's just being respectful.
That is so cute.
Good boys. Bruno's gonna make his move on the next turn. No.
Bruno's not even trying right now.
No, he's being respectful. He's being smart. I'm very proud of him. Oh, my heart is just happy. Gonna have some heavy napping this afternoon. Excuse me, Mom. Sorry about that. Anybody else dizzy yet?
Who's gonna come up with it?
Kirk's telling him to take it. Or he's
Nope.
testing him. He's testing him. And remember, Kirk needs his rest right now. When he goes back in the pen, he's going to sleep today till it's time to work again tonight. Little Bruno's going to do the same, but yeah, good boys. Feel that fire?
Yeah, it feels great.
Yeah, that's going now. It does feel very good. It's actually a mist. I can feel we're wet.
What did we say we were gonna call it?
A spizzle?
A spizzle.
It's a spizzle. This is a spizzle. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you can see and you can definitely feel.
Yeah, I
it's
don't know that
spizzling.
it's picking it up either, but
This is perfect fire weather though. There's boys, come on. Come on boys, yeah. How far out on the trail did you go? That's boy, good come. Good boys. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, I know it, good boys. Hey, come on Bruno, pay attention. Good job,
come on, boys.
guys. Good job.
That's the boys. Good job.
That's our first double recall.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they were way back on the trail. And they brought the trail back. They didn't just cut through the woods. They came up over this way, come trotting around the corner.
That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute, man.
No takebacks, Hercules. You gave me this, man. Haha, you snooze, you lose. Me and Dad put that plan together, Bruno.
He's totally just teasing him.
Oh, yeah. I know how quick Bruno is. He is showing a whole lot of respect for Herc right now.
That's so cute.
It really is. This is literally Bruno teaching Hercules, like, hey man, it is okay to play. Have some fun, dude. We don't have to work all the time. And the muscle definition on both of these boys. Bruno, no sir.
Did you see that big sigh?
Yeah. Well folks, this is a great day. I know it's cloudy, it's spizzling a little bit, but it's not too cold.
No, especially not with the fire.
Got our 2 guard dogs out and they're being fantastic.
Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Yep. And we want to wish you guys the happiest Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. I know everybody's situations are different, so if you're a member of the Doss family, the extended Doss family, just enjoy Thanksgiving with us. Maybe throw up a video of us, probably our channel, not Chatter Dad's.
Oh my goodness.
And have some turkey or whatever it is you like to eat on Thanksgiving. We are very thankful for all of you, everything, the opportunities, and Shannon and I have a lot to be very, very thankful for.
Absolutely.
And we thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey with us.
Yes.
And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Holy moly.